The Pablo Lopez sweepstakes seems to be heading a certain direction, and it's a direction that can profit for Red Sox fans, Marlins fans, and Padre fans too. Let me go ahead and explain why. Before we even hop into this video, if you guys are yet to hit that subscribe button, I highly recommend you do so. Hit that like button as well, and we're going to go ahead and discuss how this trade would happen and the type of moves it could possibly lead to for all sides involved, because let's be honest, this is interesting, and at this point I think there's bound to be a trade between one of these three teams that'll happen for sure. We got a report today that the Marlins are willing to trade away Edward Cabrera and Pablo Lopez for Tristan Casas, aka the Red Sox, one of the Red Sox top prospects, number 25 prospect in all of baseball, high value guy. So then the Red Sox will get two starting pitchers out of it. Very, very crucial for them is, let's be honest, their whole entire rotation is very decimated, and it's a good move for them. Now the other big hole for them is shortstop, so I really think a Tanner Houck for Ha-Seong Kim deal could happen very, very soon following suit. If both of these trades happen, I would not be surprised at all. Let's go ahead and talk about this Marlins and Red Sox trade a bit, and how this is very, very interesting because the values don't seem to add up. Don't get me wrong, Tristan Casas is a very solid player, high power first baseman, a guy that's going to hit a lot of home runs. I don't know how well it's going to work in Miami with how pitcher friendly the stadium is, but giving up a controllable pitcher in Pablo Lopez and a future young superstar in Edward Cabrera is very, very interesting. This was posted on multiple outlets, MLB Trade Rumors, among other sources. I found this all very, very interesting, and you know, the pieces are there to make this trade. This is considered an overpay by the Marlins on the trade values website. If you're interested in that, I find that interesting. The pieces are good. The pieces are just, they're good. It makes sense, okay? It makes sense to me. The Red Sox get what they need. The Marlins get what they need because Tristan Casas is major league ready. So it'll help him be able to compete in kind of a tough position to compete right now. Now, Tanner Houck becomes an odd man out in a way, and that makes him interesting as a target to come to the Padres. I think the Padres could still very well get involved in a three-team sort of trade, and you never can doubt AJ Preller when it comes to stuff like this. He always likes to make moves and flurries, so if there's a flurry of moves, he's going to try to get his way in there. I think you could see Ha-Seong Kim go to the Red Sox. It makes a lot of sense for the Red Sox. You could see Trent Grisham go to the Marlins. It makes a lot of sense for the Marlins. Because there's, like I always say when it comes to these trades, there's two sides to trades. You have to look at it from both perspectives, see which perspective makes more sense, but also how even is it, how fair is it in your mind. But with this being an overpay in my mind, in many people's minds, why haven't the Red Sox said yes? That's the interesting thing. Why has Chaim Bloom not said yes to this trade? This trade makes plenty of sense for every party involved. I do not know why they have not made this yet. Is there something I'm missing? Why this trade is yet to happen? I don't know, because they don't really need it. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think this is a trade that could very well happen to both sides, and it's positive. I mean, yes, the Marlins address their needs. Sure, they overpaid to get it. And the Red Sox, you know, they get two young, controllable, healthy starting pitchers, two guys to really look out after. I don't know why this hasn't happened yet if the Marlins are so intrigued to make this deal happen. Like this article says, I find it all so interesting. And that's why I still think the Padres are in play as the third team, because they don't necessarily need the Padres, but both teams want something from the Padres. I think, yes, Trent Grisham doesn't have the equivalent value of a Pablo Lopez. He may not even have the equivalent value of an Edward Cabrera, but is someone that they need. The Marlins need a center fielder. They do not have a center fielder. They're missing a center fielder, and that's where Trent Grisham comes in. There's not a lot of center fielders on the market. Of course, the shortstop is gone from Boston. He's in San Diego. That's why Ha-Seong Kim makes sense for the Red Sox. I'm interested to see what direction this goes next. I think it's going to head in a certain direction very, very soon. We'll see a deal probably finalized very, very soon. It feels like we've been talking about this forever. It's been a long week when it comes to this situation, but interesting stuff. That's where I'm going to wrap this video up. If you guys are yet to hit that subscribe button, I highly recommend you do so. Hit that like button while you're at it, and I'll see you guys all in a video very, very soon. Peace.
Yes. 305 to the 619, baby. Let's go. Let's go, San Diego. Live that shit up, San Diego. Let's fucking go. Woo! It's our fucking house. Hey. It's our house right here, baby. Let's go.